that's just weird. Why is that happening? Alright. Well, the sound sounds good, but the screen image is still just the aurora crashing after explosions of some kind. This is a really long loading screen. And no one's in chat yet. That's okay, because we're just loading, which is really, really boring. Oh, hey Ben, how's it going? I'm still waiting for this thing to load. I don't know if it's crashed or something. It's doing that forever loading. I don't know how long I'm gonna give it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, look at that. It loaded. Well, kind of. Terrain's still taking a little while to pop in. Okay. Alright, so that way to the aurora. Hopefully I don't get stuck on anything. I feel like I'm gonna get stuck on things. Just let me go! Man, I picked a bad place to spawn this thing. Ugh. Come on. There we go. Let's get this out over some deeper water so we can actually head towards the aurora. Because that is the goal, is to get to the aurora. Alright. So, here comes the sun. So the reason I waited until I had the sea moth is that it will protect you from the Reaper Leviathan. And it is basically the only thing that will protect you from the Reaper Leviathan. So, there we are over some grassy plains. Or no, I guess that's still safe shallows. But there's grassy plains over there. And actually, while I'm here, I want to get some food, because I realize that I am a little bit low on food and water. So I will pop out. Hello. Nope, nope, nope. Wow, this is not running as well as it was yesterday, I guess it was. Go, Gary Fish. Come on. Wonder who Gary is. And why he gets a fish named after him. There we go. Alright, so I have a fabricator here. So I can cook food while I'm out to sea in my Cyclops. Alright, food and water acquired. Look at that. So unlike the sea moth, which steers with your mouse, this one steers with the WASD keys and the oops, hit the E accidentally, and C and spacebar. So your mouse is really just looking around. Oh, hey! Item container. Several item containers. And I don't see a Reaper. I don't hear a Reaper. So let's see what's in them. I do hope this choppiness starts to decrease a little bit. At least on my screen. Battery. Very nice. What we got here? Ooh. First aid kit. What is going on here? I don't think I've ever seen these before. Can I scan them? Oh, guess not. First aid kit. Oh, and there's more in there. I'm gonna have to get closer with my sub. So the reason I want to grab this sub and get closer is because Reaper Leviathans are a pain, and I do not want to tangle with one. Alright, I don't know how the choppiness is on the stream, but it's definitely getting better for me. Alright, still not hearing anything. Oh, that was one. Sounded pretty distant, though. Another battery, very nice. Can I get in through here? Oh, looks like I have to get in through the other side. Alright. Wow, a lot of batteries. Disinfected water. Is that a power cell? It is awesome. Power cells are a good get. That's the one I already opened, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's... The stream is always going to be choppy, I think, with this game. It just does not play well with OBS, and I don't know why. Oh, hey, look. Another one. Man, they really upped the spawn rate for these things, or just how frequent they are. I don't know. So let's see what this is a fragment of. Oh, sea moth. I mean, I'll take the titanium. Bam, 2 titanium. Come on. How many batteries do I need? Alright. So one of my fuel cells has run out, I believe. Must be on the other side. There it is. There we go. So, up to 596. Oh wow, I'm really close. I'm surprised I haven't seen any Reapers yet. They may have decreased the number of them in the last update, I don't know. Alright. Keep on going. Although, do I have enough titanium for a storage locker? Where are they? Miscellaneous? I do. Yeah, I'm gonna put a storage locker in here. So the reason I want to do that is because if I die, I won't respawn here at the Cyclops, but I don't want to lose all the stuff I grab. So, dump a bunch of that. Yeah. And there was some stuff out there, so let's grab that. I'll try not to die. I mean, I can't really make any promises. Empty? Oh, choppy for me. Ooh, a signal. Another signal. Grab some food. Come on. There we go. I wish these rabbit rays were good for something. But they're really not.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. Like how it says, welcome aboard, Captain. So one thing that is still kind of a bug is that the game does not recognize or doesn't remember which creatures you've discovered. So I wish it did, but it doesn't. No Reapers. I've never gone to the Aurora without seeing at least one. Usually by now I've been harassed by one or two. I mean, that's the sound they make. Oh, there's one. Can just barely see it. Looks very small from here, but that's because it is far away. It is, in fact, quite large. Let's try to get through this gap here. Alright. So here we are at the wreckage of the Aurora. The main part, at least. I don't even know if I can kill these guys. They'll hurt me. Oh, come on. Just let me grab the thing. There we go. They might hurt me, but I just picked up some medkits, so it doesn't matter much. Warning, structural integrity unknown. Alright. So my goal here is to seal up the reactor, which will eventually cause the radiation levels to sink back to normal. Like how it's like, oh, further exploration is not advised. These things eat people. I don't care. I'm on a mission. A mission apparently to grab an absurd number of batteries. Ouch. Molten metal hit me in the face. Alright, if it seems like I know where I'm going already, it's because I do. This part of the game has been in there for a while, and so I've done it quite a few times. Just checking to see if they add any more loot crates. Wow, 87% of habitable sections of the ship were rendered uninhabitable during the detonation. That is a lot of percentage points. Assessing internal damage. Damage pattern inconsistent with internal malfunction. Aurora black box device not found. Ooh. Maybe something suspicious has happened. Aurora black box device found. Attempting to download. Encountering interference warning. Radiation at maximum tolerable levels. And here we have a power efficiency upgrade. So that is for my Cyclops. So assuming I don't die, I will be able to double the efficiency of my Cyclops. Oh, come on, there we go. Nighttime approaches.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Alright. Come on, Welder, do your thing.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches
Man, is it getting
detected.
dark. You'd think being inside the day-night cycle wouldn't matter.
Containment breach repaired.
I seem to remember there used to be bleeders in here.
Detected. Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected. Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Oh, I think I just heard one. Bleeder, that is.
Containment breach repaired.
Only 3 leaks
Further breaches
remaining.
detected.
I should get some air. There we go.
Breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Oh, I think that's one over there. You can tell because they have sparks coming from them.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches
One
detected.
more, huh? Where is it? It's on one of these things. I am not seeing it. In the dark like this, it should stick out. Oh, there it is. There we go. Oh, yeah, that was a bleeder.
Attention. High energy particle containment field restored. Auto decontamination sequence initiated.
Stupid bleeder.
Aquatic radiation levels are estimated to return to safe levels in T-minus 3 days, 10 hours.
So this right here is, I think, the cave that it's talking about. Or no, maybe not. But this is definitely a cave that you can go down. With a boomerang in it. Which, you know, doesn't make super much sense, but... Alright. So going through the cave is actually probably not a great idea, because now I don't have the same protection from Reapers that I would otherwise have. But, you know... Why play it safe when I can be... stupid? Man, I do not like being this close to the Aurora at night. But hey, batteries. Alright, so I'm gonna swim for it, and let's hope that I don't get eaten. Which I probably will. Because that's just my luck. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I will get exceptionally lucky.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Nice. Did not expect that. Alright, let's get back to base. And out of this horrible place. Oh, a possible cave entrance. Check it out later when I have more pressure equipment. Okay. So yeah, really the biggest advantage of the, what do you call it, the Cyclops, is that it has very high damage resistance until you get to very low depths. So, I'll show you what I mean here by kind of diving off this cliff. There's the mushroom forest. That's where we get all that lithium. So basically, even at this... There we go.
Passing safe depth.
Up until about 100 meters, basically nothing you do will hurt the Cyclops. Which is great. Also, it has a horn. And the horn is fun because if there are reefbacks nearby, you can get them to call back to you. to the grassy plains. Ben, where's Duke? Why isn't he here? I want you to find out for me. Oh, there they are. Hey guys. Aw, thanks for responding. Crazy column. Wait, Duke's in the hospital? What's wrong? I don't like hearing that. Is he okay? Somehow I now don't believe you. Or wait, no, the doctors did everything they could to save him. They tried their absolute best, and he's gonna be okay. That's what I'm guessing. Yeah, and he's gonna be alright. But seriously though, is he actually at the hospital? Oh, well I hope he feels better. Alright. I think it's time to deck out my my base a little bit. Quartz is always good for that. Come here, delicious fish. Scrap. Oh, it's a mesmer. I don't think I've scanned one of those before. I don't remember them being here. And apparently it's not really here. Because I can't scan it. Oh wow, that's odd. Have some clipping problems there? Poor Stalker. His AI is just too dumb. Inventory full. Yeah, well, I hope he's doing okay, too. It doesn't sound like it's, like, as bad as it could be. Of course, that doesn't really mean much, does it?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
When is ever anything ever as bad as it could be? Not very often. Whoa. Sorry. My computer started asking me about Java or something. Oh wow, and now everything's weird. Well, that's not okay. Oh, and it fixed itself. Oh, that was weird. Sorry about that. Actually, I want to be out of here anyway. Because I want an X corridor. There we go. And a vertical connector. Below here, I want another one of these. A titanium foundation thingy. Can you not be like right there? There we go. Awesome. Alright, so that's a little bit cooler. Very nice. Well, if all the tests came back negative, then it's probably, I mean, chances are he's okay. It's not 100% or anything, but generally speaking, if there's something wrong, a test will probably show it, so at least there's that. I think these areas are a little tough on my GPU. Yeah, take that, bleeder. I also really want quartz. I wish there were more quartz. And stalker teeth. I need stalker teeth too. Yeah, there's something causing it, but I mean, sometimes your body just does stupid things. Alright, time to save some room for quartz. I want quartz. So I just want to point out that I'm now at 100 meters, which is well over twice the distance that recreational divers usually consider to be their maximum safe distance. Or depth, or whatever you're going to call it. And at this point, I think it's time to go back to the sea moth. Because I want to be able to explore farther, but I don't want to have to worry about not being able to get air. Although, I do want to follow that guy for some stalker teeth. So I want to get some enamel glass, because then I can make an observation room. What are the gameplay advantages of an observation room? Well, pretty much nothing. But they're just so cool. Just drop any stalker teeth? No. Why drop stalker teeth? Hey, look, a gasopod. Peeper. Where'd you go? Fast little peeper. Oh, yeah, I know what's in there. It's not what I'm looking for. Which, again, is quartz. I guess first I'll turn my scrap into titanium. Maybe dump it in the storage locker in here. Titanium and glass, huh? Alright. So I get rid of most of this. Cook up a... Oh, is it already cooked? Now I guess it goes old to rotten. Before it just was like rotten. That's just what you get.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, to the sea moth. Oh, those textures did not load. Or maybe it's just that it's dark out? I don't know. Let the terrain load in a little bit. I do hope that the terrain loading is something they work on optimizing. Because it is not great right now. But, you know, it's pre-alpha. Although at a certain point it's going to be like, hey guys, come out of pre-alpha and just have a release already. But then I guess if they have enough pre-alpha sales, why would they need to?
Caution, passing safe depth.
I don't want to pass safe depth. Or pass safe depth. Ooh. Hello, fragment. Also, hello, like, all sorts of mean things. Modification station? I don't even know what that is. Whatever it is, I'm 1/3 of the way there. Terraformer fragment. Now I do know what that is. Awesome.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh goodness. That was... oh! I'm slowly learning how to drive the Seamoth. I shouldn't be near the Aurora. Why am I hearing a Reaper? Because I am near the Aurora. For some reason. But where's... okay, I must have gotten turned around in the dark. So, let's get out of here. That's one of the problems with not having a compass. You get turned around easily. But hey, found some quartz. Love that twin planet thing. It's very giant. I want to go to there. Oh, is that more quartz? And then even more quartz? And a geothermal vent? Oh, I don't really want to mess with the geothermal vent at this moment. There's supposed to be some kind of like exoskeleton dive suit that you can get eventually that's supposed to allow you to go to absurd depths and survive like lots of heat and stuff. And there's a biome that's actually on the map, but it's not accessible except through the debug menu because you have to warp there to get there. And it is like a lava world. It's pretty, but it's like completely empty. There's nothing in there besides like limestone fragments. So, you know, it's kind of one of those like It'll be cool eventually, we hope. Stupid Gary Fish, get over here. You too, Boomerang. Come on. There we go. Alright, so I do want to make some silicone to make some power cells. So you remember I had a lot of batteries that I picked up. So I'm probably going to make 2 silicone and then as much glass as I can. Okay. So here we go. Silicone rubber. Silicone rubber. So the reason I like going and using this fabricator or the fabricator in my base is because the fabricator on my Cyclops takes power from the power cells on the Cyclops. And that's no bueno. Oh, I have them with me. I thought I dumped them. Whoops. Very nice. Alright, time to kit out my base a little more.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thanks. So, one of these is always nice. Toss in a bench. So the nice thing about benches is when you're sitting at a bench, you use up food and water less quickly. Speaking of which... so pretty. Alright, more stalker teeth. Because what I want to do is make one of these. And that requires 3 enamel glass, which of course requires 3 stalker teeth. So, I'm going to stock some stalkers. Maybe some salt too. In the earliest build of this game that I played, you needed salt to cook anything, and so you spent a huge portion of your time just digging for salt. Just constantly going around saying, where's the salt? Because otherwise you had to eat raw fish, and they would reduce your water, and it was terrible. Oh hey, a spadefish. Take you. Come on. But now, salt is only used for basically making bleach and curing food. And cured food won't rot, unlike cooked food. So.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
So Ben, how was your day? Let me know in the chat box. The chat window, the chat screen, I don't even know. Have I done hoopfish before? No. Where are all the stalkers? Like, there's scrap for them to carry around, as they like to do. You hear that deep rumble from a reef back. Seriously, where are the stalkers? Do I have to spawn one? Haven't used the debug menu yet, or console yet. Console. Your guy must have a really efficient scuba tank system for in terms of air intake. Just get air from bubbles like that. Because, I mean, presumably he has to pressurize it. Let's see. So, how's Ben doing? So, not really sure. Oh, okay, that's... You had a mock interview. You nailed it. But you used your brain, which is an advantage that you have, which you use when advantageous. So, what was this mock interview for? Like, I don't know that I understand the point of a mock interview. Was it some kind of a mockery? Oh, there's a stalker. Don't come after me. Oh, yep, that's me. Don't come after me. Is that an acid mushroom just hanging out in the middle of nowhere? Weird. Stalker's swimming over there, so maybe he's gonna find some metal and drop a stalker tooth. Or maybe not. Wait, except, was that a stalker tooth? Yeah, it is. You can come by me, I don't care. I've got plenty of health packs. Avoided him. It's for my cytotechnology school. If I don't get it, I have to change my major. And by the it, you mean the fake job that you're not applying for? Just want to make sure that I understand that correctly. This stalker must be lonely. He has, like, no stalker buddies. What is he doing, besides harassing me? As I, well, to be fair, follow him around like a creeper. Search around here. Any stalker teeth? See if there's another stalker who might be more actively pursuing. Oh, it's a school. So wait, it's a mock interview to not get into school? I think the mock part is the part that's throwing me. Like, I don't understand why it's a mock interview and not just an interview. I gotta say, this green effect on the water gives this forest a whole different feel. Oh, hey. Did you drop any stalker teeth? Doesn't seem like it, but... Ouch. It's a practice interview, okay. For getting into school. So, there's going to be a real interview to get into school later. Am I right about that? Again? Ugh. In a few weeks, maybe a few months. Okay. So what's the school that you're trying to get into? And don't just say cytotechnology school. Nighttime approaches. Yeah, I got some serious terrain problems here. Look at that. I told you specifically not to say that, Ben. It was quite specific. Wasn't quite Pacific. But does it have a name? Like, usually when someone's like, oh, I'm going to medical school, you can say, which one? And they'll be like, oh, like John Hopkins or something. Or maybe Anthony Hopkins. Yeah, I know you're majoring in cytotechnology. But there can't just be one cytotechnology school.
New creature discovered.
Ah, sorry, that was me messing with my microphone accidentally. My bad. University of Wisconsin. Okay. my Seamoth go? Oh, it's right in front of me.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thanks. Empty terrain. Probably shouldn't be empty. I feel like details are probably going to pop in any second now. But apparently I would be wrong. Oh, I made it to the Sparse Reef. So the Sparse Reef is, as far as I'm concerned, a new biome. But then again, anything that basically happened after I started playing this game for the first time, for me, counts as new. So, I don't know. It's probably not really a good metric. Although I hope it doesn't freeze. Oh. Wow. What is going on? Still got sound. My GPU crashed. I'm having no luck tonight. I don't think I saved either. Oh, wait. Save. Oh, now it's giving me the blue circle thingy. Why is my luck so bad? Of course. Well, let's wait for the program to respond. I don't know what you're seeing. It looks like just a black screen to me. Okay, let's actually get back into here. Okay, so I'm gonna save while I'm here. So yeah, I think that terrain behind me really did have to clip in, and I just went way too far ahead because it was basically just being slow. So yeah. Ooh, the Grand Reef. So these tall things here are part of the Grand Reef. I don't know what exactly is supposed to be so grand about it. It's not all that interesting. It's actually pretty boring, really. So there is a crush depth. If my depth meter goes red, I am below my crush depth.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
So really, I'm just kind of looking around for anything interesting. Maybe some fragments or anything. Mostly because I got bored looking for stalker teeth all day. I might actually look for stalker teeth offline. Just so it's not something you have to watch on the stream if you're watching the stream. And my stream was refreshed, so if you said anything after Wisconsin, I probably haven't seen it. Just a heads up. Are those jelly shrooms? What are those? Look like jelly shrooms.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Ooh, koosh. Those things are koosh plants, or something like that. Because we are near the koosh zone. Or no, we're actually at the Grand Reef. These aren't koosh plants. I don't know what's going on in this game anymore. Maybe restart the stream? Oh! Oh, you're getting a black screen, huh? What is up with that? Oh! Ah, that's my Twitch alert box. So give me a second. There we go. Sorry. That was me not paying enough attention to what was on my screen. So, yeah. That was my Twitch alerts being troublesome. Okay, so that should be good now. I don't know why my Twitch alerts went to a black screen instead of green like it should be. I mean, I assume it has something to do with the graphics driver, but I mean, that thing's just displaying a flat green image. Should be able to recover pretty easily.
Depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Oh, hey, a fragment. So I'm gonna hop out. I'm going to repair. And might as well pick these up. See what we got here. Thermal plant fragment. Well, now the cracks in my hull are gone. Yeah, sorry about that. That was a combination of me not paying enough attention to the stream and also me refreshing the my stream window because it looked like it had crashed. So, but apparently it hadn't, which is me being a dummy.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
So at this depth, you can see my oxygen going down really fast. In fact, where is my sea moth? Oh, there it is. Phew. Ooh, fragment. Sure, will pop you up facing the same way that you were facing before you got out of the Seamoth. Thermal plant fragment. I think that is it for thermal plant. I think that gives me thermal plant.
Near blueprint acquired.
Okay. Oh, one new blueprint. That's not bad. Come on, fragments. I want new technologies. New and greater technologies. Doesn't seem like that's in the cards for right now. I say tonight only because I just got done with a fairly short, but still an actual D&D session, and now I'm streaming, and it's starting to wear a little bit. I'm getting a little tired. Although I know this stream hasn't been very long yet. I just feel like maybe if I'm tired, I'm not as entertaining as I should be. Not that I really know how entertaining I should be. Where are those reef backs? I can hear them. Oh, can't see them. Have the stalkers killed each other or something? Like, where are they? How much you want to bet that's a Seamoth fragment? I want to bet 20 Quatlus. Yep, I win 20 Quatlus. From someone. Alright, Ben. Best way to be entertained is to stream either KSP or FTL?
Captain.
Maybe. But Ben, where is the Quatlus reference from? You get 3 extra nerd points if you know. part of the reason I don't want to stream or KSP right now is because my last stream, right, I was going to Jewel with a Xenon-powered probe and everything. And then since then, I have erased literally everything about KSP that was on my computer and reinstalled in an effort to basically unridiculous my install, which was full of bugs and craziness. And it worked, but now it means that, you know, I'm like, oh, plant a flag at Minmus. Oh, that's a world first. Gee. And it feels special to have, like, the 3-man return capsule. So, yeah. I kind of feel like I've streamed going to the moon plenty, and anyone who's going to watch me stream who plays KSP has been to the moon plenty. Or I guess been to moon? I don't know. What's the correct syntax there? Should I treat moon as a proper noun in terms of KSP? I almost want to turn off this grass just so I can see the stalker teeth more easily. Oh, that peeper just got eaten. Just got wrecked. Nope, it's not from Galaxy Quest. Sorry, not Galaxy Quest. It's a nice guess, though. Oh, so I don't know if I mentioned it, but one of my favorite movies is, well, probably one of my favorite Quentin Tarantino movies is From Dusk Till Dawn. And now, Quentin Tarantino did not actually direct it, but he did write the idea for the plot. He was involved in the screenplay, and of course, he played Richard Gecko in the movie, with George Clooney as his brother, Seth Gecko? And, I just think it's a great combination of, like, crime thriller slash vampire movie in which the vampires aren't, like, stupid and sexy. They're scary and not really sexy, at least after they turn into vampire form. Before that, some of the vampire strippers are kind of sexy. But anyway, that's not important. What is important is that apparently it is now a series, which is apparently in the States being broadcast or being marketed as a Netflix original, although technically it's not. But anyway, there's 2 seasons on Netflix. And yes, his acting was great in that movie. I think overall the acting was pretty good in that movie. And but yeah, so the series, season 1 is basically, it basically follows the movie pretty closely, but one thing it does that I like is it evens out the tone. So, one of my few complaints with that movie is that it has 2 acts, and it's very obvious that it has 2 acts and only 2 acts. But those 2 acts had such widely different tones. So, you know, there's the bit with, at the beginning, with the criminals and they're hijacking people and all that stuff. And that's just plain old crime drama. You know, you got the one brother who's more sane than the other, and they're trying to escape from the popo and all that, you know. And yes, I said popo, I don't care. The police. And then suddenly, they're celebrating in a strip club that turns out to be a vampire feeding ground. Like, Just out of nowhere. Vampires. So, and that's like the whole second half of the movie. And also, yeah, I got a stalker tooth. And it does seem to kind of come out of nowhere. Like, this is a vampire movie now? Like, if you haven't already seen it, it feels weird. And I don't think anyone would disagree with me on that. Get out of here, stalkers. I just want your teeth. Alright, so that's enough stalker teeth. So, yeah. What I was saying is, in the series, that tone is kind of evened out, because you find out why Richard Gecko is acting so strangely this whole time. Although, I mean, that's probably just a retcon. That probably wasn't a part of the original idea. But, yeah, so it turns out that he's having, like, visions and things of, like, the vampires. And why is eventually explained. So I really like that it evened out the tone of the movie. And, while I do kind of wish that, you know, they could have somehow managed to get George Clooney and Quentin Tarantino for an entire series. I understand that that was impossible. And the guys that they have playing the Gecko brothers are still pretty good. And, yeah, the second season is, I mean, it's basically a sequel to that. So if you like the movie, which I did, I'd say check it out. Also, it makes some modifications to the vampires, so they're less generically vampire, but without becoming like stupid sparkle vampires. Because there's one thing I hate, it's sparkle vampires. What is the point of a sparkle vampire? There just isn't one. And I'll bet that was my graphics card crashing again. Because, the universe hates me or something? I don't even know. Yeah, basically. Alright, turning off Twitch alerts because I don't think anyone's going to start following. Alright, so that's probably something to leave as feedback. The game does not play well at all with my graphics card. Especially when entering or exiting the Seamoth. Or actually, it's really just exiting. It's still showing up as a black thing, as a black screen? That's not how that should be. Hold on, let me try and fix this. Alright. Why is it still doing this? There we go. I apologize once again.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I think I just made more enamel glass than I needed to. Oh well. It's time to make an observation room. These observation rooms are cool. Bam. Look at that. It'll be cooler during the daytime, but still. Alright, so can I make a hollow reinforcement? I need lithium. Do I have lithium? Titanium. Maybe I have some on my Cyclops? Not really sure. What you got, Cyclops? Yes, lithium. And copper and silver and all sorts of good stuff. Awesome. There it is, reinforcement. Look at that. +7 to hull to base strength of the hull. So basically, if your base strength goes too low and you start taking some damage, usually from creatures swimming into your hull, into your ship, or base, or whatever it is, you can start taking on water. And, you know, that's not good. So what do I need for a fish tank? 2 glass, huh? It's not so bad. Although I am running low on water and food. I should probably fix that. Okay. Cyclops pressure compensator rearranges the submarine hull's atomic structure to increase safe diving depth. Okay. Converts heat to thermal energy. Greater than 15 C equals 50 power per minute. Thermal power plant. Okay. What do we got here? Cyclops. Look at that. Magnetite. I don't even know where to get magnetite. Okay, so it looks like I need some glass again.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
All right. Let's off to someplace and search for things. We look for things. Things to make us go. Ben, if you don't get we look for things to make us go, I will be very disappointed in you. I'm not disappointed that you did not get the Quatloos from the original Star Trek. From the episode, I think it's the Gamesters of Triskelion, is I believe the name of it. I know Triskelion was in there, because that was the name of their planet. They were always looking for things. Things to make them go. Oh, hey, what is that? Is that a fragment? Maybe even a fragment for something I don't own? Modification station fragment. Stupid lighter. Let me alone. Now I'm gonna have to grab some of these guys. Just to feed myself. That's what I'm looking for. TNG, very nice. But what was the name of the species that kept saying we look for things to make us go? Let's save again, just because I don't feel confident. Reefbacks are already one of my favorite creatures in this game. When they're fully implemented, I can't imagine that they won't be even more my favorite creatures in the game. Wait, now oh, there it is. I was gonna say, I know I saw a fragment here. Propulsion cannon fragment. Interesting. So even though it does take a lot longer to get the blueprints this way, I really do think it's a lot more fun than just dropping them in the fragment analyzer and then calling it a day. Another propulsion cannon. That was easy. They were called Fatty McBeigeish uniform. They were called Packlets, Ben. Packlets. We are Packlets. We look for things. Things to make us go. I wonder if I can find the island. There's a big island in the game, and yeah, it's an island. Oh, why did the train pop in and then pop back out? And then in again. Weird. Although, I do need quartz, so let's go grab some. Oh, also, what color should I make the ship? Let me know. What should the name of the ship be? Or not the name, the color. Color of the ship. It's already named Jean Grey. I think, don't I already have the thermal plant? Yeah, I do. Oh well. Purple, eh? Well then, purple it shall be. After I get back to it, without running out of air.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Where am I going? Oh yeah! I never put this in. I should do that. Wait, did I put it in the... I really must be getting tired, because apparently I put it in here without really meaning to. Or noticing that I had done so. Oops. Bam, there we go. Power efficiency now 400%. Wow. That's pretty good. Yeah, dumb stuff. There we go. Now I can grab lots more stuff. Oh, and I didn't make it purple. Ugh. There. So let's go look at it. Now it's nice and purple. Well, this green light makes it not seem all that purple. Trust me, it's purple. I don't remember what... Are these... I know there are other crystals besides lithium and, quartz. I want to find out if those are... what this is. Oh, that's quartz. Hello, crazy cliff. What is that, some kind of like continental shelf? Let's find out.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Caution, passing safe depth.
And that's where the game freezes up again. Which, I think this might actually be the edge of the map. Nope, nope, I was wrong. It just kind of looked like the edge of the map. Because of, you know, the map stopping. Well, there's another side. I do hope at some point there's a certain amount of, like, procedural generation or something like that, because, I'd like it so that other playthroughs won't be exactly the same as your first one. Although I still have not explored even close to all of this place. I mean, there's still a lot that I do not recognize.
Caution. Passing safe depth.
Go up to the surface and see if I can see anything. Like maybe an island? Well, there's certainly something over there, or at least it looks like there is. I think that might be the island. Yep, looks like I found the island. Look at that. Awesome. So the island is actually a floating object. It does not extend to the bottom, and it's held up by gigantic floater-type organisms. Which, you know, it's kind of cool. Alright, so here we are at the beach. Or what passes for a beach. I think there was lithium.
Caution. Dehydration detected.
Oh, yeah, that's probably not good. Do I have any way to make... Oh. I'll probably end up dying. That'll be fun. Didn't really think that one through. Oh yeah, see, that's very purple. Yeah, definitely did not bring any water. Used to be able to eat these. Can I put it in here? Yeah. Basically, I'm hoping that maybe daytime can come, and then I'll have enough time to grab some fish to eat and cook, and then by cooking them, I will gain water. I don't know. That might work. It probably won't, though, because I am not that lucky. Do. Actually, I'm gonna take this time to take a sip. I'm drinking Coke and Coke. Yep. It's my signature cocktail. Or something, I don't know. I remember there being fish around here. I also remember these things not disappearing. Like how it's like, hey dummy, you're starving and... Or well, dying of dehydration, I guess. Be nice if something on here gave me water. Orange mushroom, can I scan it? Yeah. Or, no, I mean, no. So I might die of dehydration. Due to being stupid. And not paying attention to my water. Why is the night taking so long?
Emergency. Severe dehydration detected.
Thanks.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Thanks, British lady. I know, I'm just being an idiot and going around killing myself. Slowly but surely dying. Preventable diseases. Oh, at least the sun's coming up. I'll die in the daylight. Actually, it might be bright enough for me to see some fish. Yeah, no, falling damage. There used to be fish around here. Why aren't there anymore? Well, I'm gonna die, but that's okay. I can't just drink the water, Ben. It's seawater. You know what happens if you drink seawater? You die. But hey, at least I got to see the island. You guys got to see the island. By you guys, I guess I mean just Ben. And I guess anyone who ever bothers to watch this on YouTube. A cave! I feel like there should be something in the cave. Yeah, you can build a base on, in this area. But as far as I know, there's still the bug in the game that, if it takes damage and a hull breach happens, it still starts to flood, which, you know, makes no sense. Man. Why are they going to give all these plants names if they're not going to... Oh! I can pick this, which means I can probably scan it, right? Of course not. Did that do anything? Just gave me a pink mushroom for no reason. So my guess is that in later versions of the game, there's going to be more to do here on the island. Instead, I'm just dying. I'm at 0% with my hydration. Why am I not dying? Oh, there it is.
Hydration level critical. Metabolic processes
Oh no!
disrupted.
Not my metabolic processes. Processes? I don't know. But is it processes or processes? I don't even know how you would type the difference. Come on. There we go. Oh no. I'm dying. Just gonna let myself die.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thanks. Alright, well. I guess when all you're doing is exploring and not actually trying to grab anything, dying isn't all that big a deal. It's not like it unexplores it. See, there's all these, like, paths on the island. And, like, you can hear, like, monkey sounds and stuff. So I feel like there should be more to it. Like, there's some secret that the game is hiding from me. And what's with this place here? What is this? Some kind of dirt? There it is. I was looking for the thing right there. So there's this, like, central pool. Yeah, and you can see that it doesn't actually connect to anything. There used to be, like, peepers, I think, and spadefish maybe around here. But I guess they don't want people going here, maybe? Is that what I'm getting? You can eventually get a desalinization plant, but you need the blueprint for it, and I do not know where to get that. Oh, hey, more lithium. If I can get to it. Neat. Well, that's the island. It's very pretty, but not very useful. Still, though, I like going here. I like finding it. It's not always easy to find. Can I jump on top of here? Oh. Apparently I can knock this thing over. Oh, I've never noticed this. Huh. So yeah, I guess it's basically directly behind the Aurora.
Caution. Passing safe depth.
Caution. Passing safe depth.
Not safe depth. Oh, is that a Reginald? Yeah. Time to go catch me some Reginalds. For eating. Ooh, and a spadefish. Yes, please. Come on.
New creature discovered.
There we go. Cooked Reginald and a cooked spadefish. Apparently, in this version of the game, Reginalds are like the best food. It's plus 44. It's crazy. I suppose while I'm here, I should keep my eyes out for fragments. You never know.
Emergency. Hull breach detected.
Uh-oh. Where's the hull breach? There it is. Wrong tool.
Hull integrity restored.
Two
Training
minor
systems
remain, huh?
initiated.
It doesn't seem to be in here. There it is. So apparently this game has Oculus Rift support. So if you are into Oculus Rift, I imagine this game would be pretty cool in VR. Alright, so what have we here? Probably something I've already unlocked. Oh, modification station fragment. I do not believe that is something I have unlocked. There we go.
New blueprint acquired.
Unlocked it. So let's see what it takes to build it. Modification stage. Titanium wiring kit and computer chip. That's not too bad. I think I will build one of those. At least some table coral. I think I have everything else I need. The wiring kit I believe I still have on board my capsule. Yeah, the Oculus Rift is already on pre-order. You can get it right now, and it's shipping. I think later next. I think it's shipping next month. Yeah, the CV1 is. You can now buy it. One of the things I don't like though is it comes with a whole bunch of software that I don't really care about. So it's one of the reasons I'm not I'm not as excited about that release as I could be. But there's still aftermarket DK1s and DK2s. Although the CV1 has a much